Hello, and welcome to this video guide on applying to HACC as a dual enrollment or college in the high school student. You're considered a dual enrollment or college in the high school student if you are currently in high school and plan to take HACC classes for credit before you graduate. Your first step in getting started will be to go to our homepage, hacc.edu. From the top menu, go ahead and select Admissions, and then scroll down until you find the gray box. In the gray box, there's a link to instructions for applying to HACC while still in high school. Go ahead and select that first link, and you'll be taken to a very helpful page with some important information about college in the high school and dual enrollment, along with the instructions on how to apply. This is a handy reference if you ever get lost. To get started at HACC, your first step is going to be to create an admissions application account online. You can select the link in step 2 to be taken to our online application. If you have never created an account with our application system, you'll need to go ahead and do that now. We ask for your legal first and last name. If you have a preferred name that you go by, we can help you update this once you have been accepted. But for now, we ask for your legal first and last name. Let us know your preferred phone type and include a phone number. Please include the numbers only, no spaces or dashes, and let us know if you'd like text message reminders. Please then provide your address. Let us know your date of birth, paying attention to the formatting, 2 numbers for the month, 2 numbers for the day, and 4 numbers for the year. If you're an international student and will be applying for an F1 visa, please select yes, otherwise leave that no, and give us an email address. This is where your acceptance email will be sent, so we recommend not using a school email address as you may need to access this again in the future. Let us know when you plan to start taking classes at HACC. You can always change this in the future, and if you've attended HACC before, please do let us know. If not, select no for this question. As a dual enrollment or college in the high school student, you can leave the next field about your pathway or field of study blank. You don't need to put anything here. Instead, just set a password, select I'm not a robot, and then select create account. Once you do so, you'll be taken to the sign-in page. So go ahead and sign in, and you'll be taken to your application homepage. From here, select Create a New Application under My Applications, and then select the first option, Start a Dual Enrollment Application. Confirm when you'd like to take your dual enrollment class and select Submit. This first page asks for you to confirm that you are in fact a dual enrollment or college in the high school student. Are you a current or rising high school junior or senior? This should be yes. And do you plan to take college credit courses prior to graduation? This should also be yes. If your answer for either of these questions is no, then you're going to want to go back out to your application homepage by selecting our logo, create a new application, and select a general application instead. And then let us know if you plan to take HACC classes only at your high school, only at a HACC campus or online, or both at your high school and at a HACC campus, and then select Save and Continue. Scroll through the next page and ensure that all the information is correct. Most of this was gathered when you created your account, so just scroll through, make sure everything is accurate. Let us know your preferred phone type again, and provide us a phone number. Again, numbers only, no spaces or dashes. And let us know if you'd like to receive text message notifications. Then select Save and Continue. The parent or guardian information is optional. We recommend that you complete this so that we can connect your parent or guardian with HACC resources, but you can also leave it blank if you'd prefer. If you'd like to fill it out, please provide your parent or guardian's first and last name and email address and their address. If they live at the same address as you can just select yes here, and then let us know if they graduated from HACC, and then select Save and Continue. From the next page, see if you can find your school district that you live in from this list. If you can't, then you can either select out-of-state school district if you go to high school outside the state of Pennsylvania, or unlisted PA school district if you can't find your Pennsylvania school district from this list. And let us know if you've lived in the state of Pennsylvania for 1 or more years, and then select Save and Continue. Let us know your primary language. If you don't see your language listed, you can select Other. Confirm that your birth date is showing correctly and your legal gender is correct. Let us know if you've ever served in the armed forces. And if you're a first generation college student, meaning that your parents did not complete a 4-year college or university degree, select yes for this question. Otherwise, you can select no. If you are a family member who plans to use Veterans Affairs, VA, or U.S. military education benefits, select yes. Otherwise, you can select no or unsure. And please confirm your citizenship status between U.S. citizen, permanent resident, or other. We use this information for tuition purposes. Your social security number is not required, but you may need to provide a social security number in the future. So if you do know it, you can enter it here. And then select Save and Continue. This page is optional, but if you would like to fill it out, you can choose your optional ethnic information between Hispanic or Latino and non-Hispanic or Latino. And then you can also fill out your race information. You can select as many or as few of these boxes as may apply. Again, this is completely optional, so you can also leave this page blank. And then select Save and Continue. Now we ask that you provide your high school information. If you are homeschooled, please select yes for the first question, and if not, please select no. Then you can search for your high school's name in the search box. Begin typing the name of your high school and see if you can find it from the list. If you are homeschooled, you'll want to type in homeschooled and then select homeschooled from the list. If you can't find your high school, then you can select school not found and type the name of your high school and address if known. Whatever the case, please also make sure that you fill out the following questions. Confirm that you are taking classes at HACC prior to graduating from high school by selecting yes, and then let us know when you plan to graduate. And then select Save and Continue. The educational goals page asks that you confirm everything is correct about your entry term and academic program. You can change your entry term if you need to, and you can also change this after you apply if needed. Make sure your academic program says dual enrollment high school and your admit type says high school dual enrollment. Let us know if you'll attend HACC full or part-time. As a dual enrollment student, you'll most likely select part-time, but either way works. And let us know what campus you would be attending. If you'll be taking classes online or at your high school, you can just select the campus that you live closest to. Next, let us know if you've previously completed courses at HACC and if you're interested in pursuing your degree online and if you intend to take at least one online course. We never hold you to the questions about online classes, so if you change your mind and want to take online classes or want to take in-person classes, that is totally fine. Just select the answer that fits best right now and then select Save and Continue. The Federal Education Rights and Privacy Act, also known as FERPA, requires your consent to disclose information to your parents, spouse, or other third-party agencies. Without this consent, we cannot share your information to a third party. We need to share some information with your high school, including test data and academic records, so that they can confirm that you completed classes that may count towards your high school graduation. You can also choose to share your personal information and your student account information with them, but you don't have to. Please do set a release of information end date. We recommend selecting a date around the time when you intend to graduate. You can choose to authorize HACC to release information like test data or your personal information or academic records to someone else, such as a parent, spouse, or guardian. If you would like to authorize someone else to have access to your information, go ahead and let us know what you would like them to access, and then fill out their information here and let us know their relationship to you. And then select Save and Continue. Your application will not be considered complete until you also submit the high school signature page. You can submit that right from this application, or you can do that after you submit this application. I'll show you how to do it from the application now. If you scroll up to the top of the page and select Supplemental Items and Documents, you can then scroll down to find a link to the signature page form. I would recommend right-clicking this link and selecting Open Link in New tab, and then selecting that tab. You can then fill out the signature page form. This signature page needs to be electronically signed by you, the student, and a parent or guardian if you are under the age of 18, and a high school counselor, principal, or homeschool evaluator. You'll want to make sure that you have a high school counselor, principal, or homeschool evaluator's email address on hand. This person, the counselor or principal or evaluator, will also be prompted to upload a copy of your high school transcript. If you have a copy, you can also send it to us directly, but they will also have the option. Go ahead and select Continue to Signature page to fill out the information. Once you're done, you can select the tab to go back to your application, scroll to the top, and then select Review to continue from where you left off. In just a moment, I'll show you how to submit the signature page after you have submitted this application as well. For now, select Save and Continue, and you'll be taken to the very last page. Read through the statements and select Yes to agree to them. You're required to agree to all of these statements, and then type in your signature to sign your application. Finally, select Submit Application. If you see a red box appear at the top of your screen, that means that there were some errors or missing information in your application and it has not yet been submitted. So you'll want to go ahead and you can actually select the link right from the box here to go back to the page where you need to fill out the information. Once you've filled out everything that's missing or incorrect, you can come back to this top menu of your application, select Certify and Submit, and then scroll down and select Submit again. If you're taken back to your application homepage, then that means that your application has been successfully submitted. If you have not yet submitted your signature page, you can also do that right from our website. If you go back to our homepage, hacc.edu, and then select Admissions from the top menu, scroll down to the gray box and select While Still in High School, and then scroll down until you reach Steps to Apply. Under Step 4, there is a link to the signature page as well, so you can submit that here. Again, you need to both submit the application and the signature page form in order for the application to be considered complete. Within 3 to 5 business days of receiving your application and completed signature page, you will receive an email with your next steps to getting started. If you have any questions or run into any issues along the way, please do not hesitate to reach out to HACC's admissions office. You can reach us at start@hacc.edu or by calling 1-800-ABC-HACC. That's 1-800-222-4222. Thank you.